Hello and welcome to Godslayer Arena. I've played this one before, I think like 6 months ago. They updated the demo for Next Fest and I missed it, but it's still out, so I'm gonna send a run here. It's an interesting auto battler, I'd give it that. A little too much RNG for my taste, but it's a thing. Out of these, I feel like this is one of the stronger ones for sure. It's a huge AoE, first of all. And then it generates Bulwark, which is shield, which is super OP in the beginning. I mean, it can be OP in the end, but you have to kind of get lucky with your permanent and active minor effects. This is like kind of the part of the game I don't like, is how like unforgiving this can be. Like, can literally just completely hard counter your entire build if you get unlucky enough, and then you're just dead unless your build is so overpowered that you can just overcome it. But if it's not, if you're just struggling and you get like bad minor debuffs, like, and some of the permanent ones really can screw you too. You just die. That's kind of how it works. Let's grab a shadow born maybe. That'd be kind of interesting. Can. And the bear form's not bad in the beginning. Until you get like charge spenders, and then it nullifies that, which is kind of a powerful effect if you can somehow sync up some charge spenders with some charge generators. It's kind of good. So yeah, you see every time we cast our little ice thing, we gain a shield. So yeah, we can gain like, basically you get stuff for putting together enough of one trait. So this is going to give us more shielding when we generate, and then this is Frostcraft, Electros, there's like a bunch. Shadowhorn's like a little minion, I guess, that levels. Not sure how that actually works. Haven't played with it yet in the current build. I know in the previous build I didn't like it. See, this spends the orange charges, which we don't currently generate, but I'd pick it up just in case. Out of these, I mean, just, I guess, take a second bear form. I'll put this other spell on. So right now, Ice Shock Nova are doing just amazing damage. This Nocturne just sucks. Gain evasion score when it triggers, though. That's kind of good. These are some very expensive spells, though. Let's just throw it. It's early, so it doesn't really matter right now. I think you would literally have to try to lose in the first couple maps. I should have looked at what her evasion was in the beginning. Evasion, DR, and Hex Deflection are all very strong. You start with like a decent amount, but like buffing them up even more is really strong. So there's like a counter how many times we're dodging. Oh, nice. Okay. Just kind of watching the D image. Okay, Nocturne did good in that run. It's more of an AoE, so more targets, the more... I mean, same could be said about Ice Shock, I guess, but I don't know. It just does so much damage, it doesn't matter if there's like a ton of enemies or not. Gain 3 Fate Reaver, which is the reroll currency to try to avoid RNG bullshit. Oh, this wants you to save them up. I struggle with that a lot. Especially when we get to our mastery spell choice, I'm going to want to reroll. Well, if I have a build going, I want to reroll for the one that supports that build. I've been unlucky every time I get to that choice, dude. I never get what I want on the first like choice, so I have to waste like the rerolls trying to get it, you know? Kind of sucks. Whenever we refresh the shop, gain health. Gain 75, 25 evasion for each tier 2 we have equipped. We probably don't. We got 1. God, that's a tough choice. Like, is my build gonna be running tier 2 spells? I don't know yet. I have no clue. I mean, probably there's a lot of tier 2s. And this will give us tier 2s for sure, which is good, I guess. But can I make a good build out of tier 2s? That is the question. I don't know. Let's go for it, because it's whatever. Let's try it. I just like to stack experience. I feel like it's good. Having extra spots is just good. Because you get health depending on what level they are. Yeah, you want a lot of level 2s. I mean, even a level 3. Getting a level 3 is really difficult, though. You have to get like 9 copies of the same thing. Pretty hard. Unless you just never take experience and only take shop rerolls, then maybe your chance is a little bit better, but still not very good. Let's put this in since we're not using anything that's spent. I mean, this spends, but we don't generate that currency currently, so. I do really like this spell. Is like, it's tier 1, but it's really good, so I don't know. There's a tier 2. Not really what I'm looking for, though. Let's grab that. Yeah, so how did we do? Yeah, Dark Gambit sucks. Let's get rid of that. Could throw in. I mean, let's just throw in some defensive, I guess. Those little red circles are what are called hexes. You can deflect them, or you can take a bunch of damage from them. The bear kind of makes you pretty tanky, though. If I look at my stats, it bumps us up to 40 DR from like 30, I think. We like very briefly go out of bear form because it's every time it cycles, we go to bear form for a second. Yeah, 33 DR to 41. That's pretty good. Again, it does nullify like the charge spending thing, I think, unless it's bugged. I've played a couple of games, just testing out things. Let's keep going EXP. I want to get more slots, because the more slots you have, the more of these you can activate. Spirit, it spends those, which we don't have. We need 2 bulwark to generate 2 of those, basically. But I'll take it. Ooh. This is such a good spell, but I mean, maybe we're gonna do something with Cutthroat. I don't know. There's the other shapeshift. Basically, your buff spells gain 60 spell power and 40 increase, but cannot do damage. So some buff spells do damage. So like this one, I don't think it will let us do damage with it anymore, but which is kind of useless because that's what the spell power is buffing. You can tell by like whatever is purple in parentheses, that's what spell power buffs, which is the number at the bottom. So that's kind of useless for us. Get that, I guess. We're almost to a couple level 2s. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's a fun game, but it's very punishing, like especially in like the later stages to try out something. Like if you're not sure exactly how it's gonna work and you try it out and it doesn't work how you want it to, you're probably gonna lose a lot of lives. You get 5 lives basically, so it's like you get 5 health bars. So yeah, if you try something and it doesn't work, you're gonna get stomped. Especially if you like mess with your build that's currently working. Agents, we're not really gonna do a summoning build, I don't think. 1 regen per 10 spell power. That's pretty nice because it gets us more rage. On cast or autocast fires 6 projectiles in all directions, dealing 100% of our attack. Execute below 15. That's kind of cool. Are we gonna go with projectile build? I don't know. I mean, we also need attack damage to make those actually good. This would be good like on a refill spell though. I don't think we have one yet. Alright, let's try something new. I haven't tried this one yet. Alright, so our permanent modifier is like nullifies rage basically. That sucks. Getting rid of health regen. See, these all suck for us. Like, we currently generate shield, nullified. We have some health regen, nullified. Hexes do more. These can so fuck you hard. Like, it's insanity. Like, there's just not good ones. That's just the thing. Like, it's just because we have a projectile, so that's gonna get nerfed. Yeah, I find that part of the game just annoying and not fun. Like it's just RNG if you get like the perfect that doesn't fuck your build in the ass. Like, just yeah, I don't know. Still want to take more EXP, I feel. So that kind of screwed our. I should just get rid of this at this point because it's too expensive. It's gonna slow our build out so damn much. Like we just literally cannot run a projectile spell now. So if you were running all projectiles up to that point, guess what? Your build is fucked. It's just literally fucked because it adds 5 mana, which isn't that much, but it slows you down so much that your damage just goes down and it just sucks. Okay, we want like a refill spell, which I mean this is, but again it's a projectile. I feel like that's just too good though. At least it doesn't cost 20. Oh, it's frustrating. That's the frustrating thing about this game, man. Like, just, oh, you have a cool build, good job out here you go, some nerfs onto that shit. Now your build sucks, better change it. Just like, no. It's silly. Please don't be a projectile. Jesus. Let's buffs our 2 closest spells whenever we deflect a hex. Scaling is very powerful. You always want something that scales. Okay, there's our bear. I'd rather scale this though. It's doing the most. Yeah, plane shift is doing jack shit, but it is giving us hex deflection score, so I mean that's good. Let's see how our build does now that we're kind of nerfed a little bit. Again, you can overcome it. It's just, I don't know. Early game, it really feels bad, and then like late game, if your build is already struggling, it feels even worse. Like, especially if you don't have any rerolls to roll out of it, like you're just like kind of doomed. So you kind of have to like save your rerolls, which is very difficult. Because there's just, again, there's so much RNG, I feel. Like right here, here's the other RNG choice now. So it's like wonderful if I was running a Harbinger build, a Seer build, or a Frostcraft build right now, I'd be like celebrating. But since I'm not running any of those, I'm fucked. Now I gotta waste my very valuable reroll of things to try to get something that supports what the fuck I'm doing, you know? It's a little frustrating. I mean, I guess we have one Frostcraft, I guess. I don't know. Fuck it, let's just go Frostcraft. We're transitioning to a Frostcraft build now, I guess. See, that's like, feels bad. I don't know. Like, just imagine if I like had, you know, a focus on anything else, like, which I didn't. I know that choice is coming and it's gonna fuck whatever build you're trying to go for. So I just like, yeah, I'm just gonna grab random shit at this point because it doesn't matter. It feels like. Actually, I'm gonna skip this. I haven't tried skipping this before. It says like you get a more powerful reward. So is that double, triple? Like, will we even survive to the next one? Probably not. So we gotta get another 700 residents though. Yeah, that's difficult. We're not gonna get that for a long damn time. So now I think I have to go refreshes to try to force a build swap here. I have one of these. It is like buffs us if we can get high enough deflect. I'll take that. See frost, take frost, even though we already have that one. There's another frost. This is very strong. I take equilibrium every time you see it. It's just a really good buffing one, especially if you have vitality charge generation. So we might be getting rid of our tankiness. Our bar is full, but we can get rid of stuff. I guess we're not going to be using these. Useless. What item did we grab again? Alright, if we run tier 2s. I mean, whenever we deflect a hex, maybe you're going to run that. Alright, well. Yeah, yes, we got, what, one extra frost spell? technically two, but it's the same one, so it's like, do I want to run two of the same one? Not really. Alright, let's figure out how Frostcraft work. I haven't run this one before. So grant two spells closest to your mastery, 20 spell power for each mana block spell you have equipped. Mana block your leftmost Frostcraft spell every 5-second autocast it with modified spell power. Ouch. I mean, I guess we want to put this in. Mana block that. And then I want to see. Wait, where did our charge spender go? Oh, this is our charge spender. I mean, we could get rid of. Oh, this is getting weird. We need more spots. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to get rid of this, but it's level 2, so it's like, that's a lot of health to get rid of. We lose 250 health going back down to a level 1 thing. I want to put this in here, but again, this is level 2, so it can't. So those buffs are two closest, or how does this one work? Passive, Hex Deflection, Stun enemies. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the mastery, the two closest spells. So currently it's these two. Wait, can I mana block this? I can. So summon a Frost Elemental, that sounds cool as hell though. It's like I want to buff these two, but I can't, because it's going to buff this, which isn't terrible, I guess. Could do that. But then this is going to buff this, which just makes the minion last longer. So I could do this. But then that makes our bulwark charge spawn over here. Because basically whenever our mana thing cycles, any charges that you have just go away. So this being at the end is not good. So maybe I go back to this. Just do that, I guess. Yeah, it's awkward. The way I mean, currently we're not using this, so it doesn't really matter. I'm probably gonna have to put this like here. Probably just gonna get rid of this if we get this to level 2. Alright, let's send it, see how bad or good our build is now. I mean, looking so far good. I mean, we only have one nerf spell, which is our projectile. We do have reduced hex deflection right now. So we're at 38. I mean, we're still doing okay. It worked. I don't know why it worked, but it worked. Let's keep going. Shop until we get. Yeah, we want more frost. Because we are Frostcraft build now. I mean, I guess you could ignore this one because you only need one other Frostcraft spell that gets auto blocked. And then whatever's closest, you automatically get that. So you could just use it as like a buffing thing, but I don't know. There's more bear. There's also the werewolf, which I think is awful. I don't know. Basically, you don't want to run attack spells with it, I guess. So that's how you're supposed to do it. So maybe like in a rage build where you're just doing basic attacks a lot, that's pretty good. But I guess we'll take the bear. There's more Eye of Autumn. It really wants me to have that. I think we're done with evasion, maybe? We're definitely done with that. Let's grab that. Guaranteed if deflect. Oh man, these are some good ones. Let's just get rid of those. Could level up this. Sure. Don't have any Enigma charges yet. Oh, we're generating breaker charges. Which one's that? Oh, of course. The thing that I'm like, I want to get rid of. Let's put in another Frostcraft. Oh no, we're one short. Damn. So I need one more. I mean, there's only two more, and this bounces. I mean, we're not generating either of these charges, so it doesn't really matter too much. Though it does get rid of our fill. What do we autocast this every 5 seconds? I'm not sure like if our build is how fast our build is. I'll just put this over here. Like, are we cycling faster than 5 seconds? That's basically what I want to know. Kind of wish there was like some preview of like telling you what your build's like cycle time is. Like you could calculate it, but I'm too lazy because where you get 10 mana per second, like you could calculate it, but can the game just do it for me so I don't have to do that? Because it would be nice to know, because that's like an important choice right now. Because if we autocast if we don't cycle every 5 seconds, like this is better here. Let's go. Hard to tell. Ice Elemental's pretty good. I mean, look at the Frost Elemental, yo. It's doing all of our damage right now. So how do we buff Frost Elemental? I need more spell power on that. Okay. Where's... Wow, are we shocking over did fuck all, but I mean, that was a weird, very small amount of enemies. Kind of makes sense, I guess. We can make a spell refill, but then we can't put this on it because the, yeah, it's derp. The closest spell gains 100 increased mana, but it does spell power equal to the mana. Mana block every spell that costs at least 20 mana. What the hell is that? I don't think we want any of these. We don't have very many martial spells. We could make another one, but like, I don't know. Seer. Do you have an what is Seer? Randomly gain X mana every 5 seconds. Feels really underwhelming. We're not really going any of these, and they don't. See, if we took this, we would be at 2, but what is our Seer? It's something that we're gonna keep. No, that's on the eye, which I do want to get rid of. Your spells generate 20 more mana from sources that are not your mana worm. Currently, it does not help us. I mean, obviously, this will help one spell. This is 10% to be granted to all attack spells. Ooh, okay, that is kind of legitimately interesting. Fine. Give it a go, I guess. I don't think we can have more than one. Where to, like, inspect? No. I want to know what... I think the yellow swords cross means you can only have one of those. I'm pretty sure. So spamming this isn't the greatest. So we want to get this more mana though, so that these would last longer, I think. Go like that, I guess. did our second best. Bouncing Hail. Maybe do... No. Yeah, either way it's gonna lose out. Sure. What happens if I buff this? This just isn't impacted by buffs, okay. So I don't want to buff that, alright. I think we need more slots, so let's start getting XP again. Where am I gonna put this? Let's put it on our highest cost, I guess, for now. Which, I mean, is either of the... Well, it's actually this. 1,500. Alright, we'll put it on the highest cost, I guess. This has a chance of granted to all attack spells as well. So it could grant it to the other ones. Sure. Out of these... I mean, power is kind of interesting. We'll take that, I guess. It really wants me to go I, man. What the hell? Nah, I'm gonna bump. Oh, this is already level 2. Never mind. Ah, whatever. Either way, it's kind of a shit choice. It's more Lightning Blast, but I don't think I'm gonna be using it. Just get rid of it. Yeah, none of these are anything for us. There's RNG. Kind of being garbage to us a little bit. I mean, our build is working right now, which is... I'm not entirely sure why. I mean, I guess Frost Elemental is just freaking strong. Let's see, does Frost Elemental ever disappear? Wait, I can have 2. Oh. Okay, shit, I gotta move that then. I could have more than 1 Frost Elemental? Oh, okay. That's super good then. I didn't realize I could have more than 1. So never mind, the yellow number isn't how many that you can have? Huh. Interesting. So we want to put this over here then. We just want as many Frost Elementals as possible. They do all the damage right now. I feel like I'm more likely to use this just to become tankier. Gives us armor and it makes them take more damage. I feel like that's good. More bear, I guess. What do we get rid of now? Still might use this. Guess we get rid of this. I might keep bear until the end. I don't know. It's level 2, so it's like hard to get rid of right now. Ah, there's that. I also kind of want to use that. Alright, let's pop something in. Man, we really need another ice. What was the one that we're missing? So the other summon, the one, and the other eye. Okay. Could pop this in now. So all area spells, it doesn't have a type, I guess, but we can buff its spell power still. So the summons last longer. And then this is an area spell, so technically we want this over here. Oh, this is so awkward. Yeah, these are all area. This buffs the 3 closest, so 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna buff all those anyways, and then this will buff this. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Grab that. See how this goes, I guess. See how many ice elementals we get. Two. Oh, and then they disappeared. Three. Oh, 3 for a second. Now there's 3. 4. So yeah, as this gets buffed, the duration gets longer, so we're up to 8 seconds summon. I don't know, we might be a beard the whole time. We might just try to make as many summons as possible. It's kind of funny. It's working. I wonder if I should mana block a different spell then. Maybe. Alright, I mean... Sure. I don't know. It was working. I don't know why it was working, but it was working. I mean, the extra bounce is nice, but I don't know if it's needed. I mean, Bouncing Hail was doing in the second most. Oh, that's right, this is Enigma. I should have been watching if this is actually triggering or not, because this supposedly cancels that effect. So, I don't know. And maybe I want to move this now to one of my attack spells, because this has a 10% chance to get those mana. Pulse is tempting. But this is an Enigma buffing this, if that is working. I don't know if I have anything else that uses blue. Don't. Checker bench. No. Okay. So that's probably not a good choice for us. Unless we somehow give this refill, then it would be good. There's refill. Oh, right now we don't have a charge for this, so it's only buffing either side. Yeah. Oh no, we do have a charge. Never mind. I should. Was that working? See, I need to pay attention now and see if this is actually working, because I feel like every time I've taken this, it doesn't actually cancel your charge spenders. But I could be wrong. You're at the closest spell, refill 2. Gain 3 mana when you cast any other refill spell. Dang, refill build, go burr. I think I'm just gonna grab Pulse for now. And then if we get the refill one offered again, we could maybe give that refill. So buff spells cost more, regenerate less, your shields are less. Oh man. I think we have to roll that. I kind of wish I would like highlight what's gonna get mega. I know this is a buff, so that's gonna go up to 10 from 5, which is kind of big. That's gonna get buff, but that's our mana locked, so that's not that bad. No, we have a lot of buff spells, yeah. Nope, can't handle that. Nope, can't handle. Look at like this. The fact that these both can show up, though, that is. Like, why not just projectile, airy, and buff? Like, how about all of those just cost 5 more and you just lose the run at that point? Like, what the hell? Okay, this is a little bit better. Like, I don't even pay attention to this, really. Like, this is just like, okay, I'm gonna get something shit anyways. But these ones really can fuck you. Royally. Just increase all of your shit by 5 mana? That's crazy to me. Just, that slows your build so fucking much. It's just hilarious, in my opinion. So I want to move this. Let's put it on that, I guess. Well, let's put this over here for now and just, I want to see if that does anything. Because I feel like I want this earlier. Well, yeah, we'll put it later. Should be okay. Let's try to get to level 7. We want more boss. Because we're gonna get that 5th Frostcraft if we can. Okay, I gotta get rid of something. We need so many more bears. We need like 6 more. It's like, yeah, probably not gonna happen. Same with this. We need 6 of those. We needed 6 of those. 1 more of these. God, do I give up on trying to do planar shift? Probably. Yeah, I think we're done with that one. Another Enigma. Man, just not getting any. We have so many that are like just 1 away. It's annoying. Alright, let's see how this works. I gotta pay attention. Is this actually spending? It's so hard to tell. I don't know. Might be. Cause I know when this generates them, it's still like autocast a random thing. It's hard to tell if it bounces. I mean, it might. Yeah, this might not be working properly. Maybe I want to move this up. The charge at least, because gain martial. Spawn an additional animal until if you have at least 3 mana block spells. Wow, we only have 1. Gain 60 hex deflect. I mean, that's good. See, this is like, am I gonna get to 3 mana blocked? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna take the thing that's gonna do something now. Oh, hopefully that didn't change. Yeah, I should always check. Sometimes it changes what the active is too, and you're like, oh, you can just nerf your whole build too there. More experience. Okay, that's a level up for that. That's good. Another 250 health. Of course, now I got rid of that. Now it's giving me that now. Of course. Okay. Now what do we get rid of? Cool idea, but we're not gonna be able to do that. Can I get 1 more Ice Nova so that can be level 2, please? And then like 3 more of this one, because it's so good. So it's doing Frost, Bounce, Ice Shock. So should I like move this like this? Buff our 2 buff spells? Because honestly, the Ice Shock Nova's fallen off. I mean, it's level 1, so yeah, it makes sense. You really gotta level the lower tier spells, I feel, to make them good later on. We're just getting unlucky. At this point, it's just a generator for the charge for this. Which I need to pay attention if it's actually working. It looks like it's still, yeah, this looks like this is bugged. You get the defense without any penalty. Bear OP. Now this is getting double buffed, so now our summons are getting up to like crazy. And Bouncing Hail is going burr. Alright. I think we're in there. We might have made something. As long as we don't get screwed over by the minor effects on the last map. I think we got something. Let's get more experience. No, what we're not getting is good shop stuff though, that's for frickin' sure. Dude, I need 1 more Ice Nova, come on! Wow. I mean, we were down to what, a 25% chance to get tier 1 spells. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. That sucks though. I was like, that teleport was not the best, but okay. Or is that the enemies pulling me? I don't even know. Come on, 6 more. We're so close. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, Frost and Bouncing is doing the best currently. Alright, what do we got? 30 reduced. That, but we generate with tier 2 and 3. Tier 3 and 4 generate the hats. Oh yeah, these are weird. What do I need? I already have generation for that, and I have generation for that. I don't really need any other generation. Roll. Like, whenever you generate a charge, autocast your highest cost attack spell at 50. Ooh. That's interesting, so I can move that. We can just autocast whatever our highest cost, which I think is this one right now. Oh no, it's this one. Summon evasive. I wouldn't mind more like hex deflects though, because whenever this deflects, we buff. Pretty good. Attack spells gain 4 martial for each non-attack spell you've equipped. Interesting. We didn't do anything with martial, did we? No, we did. We're on like other types of mana building. At this point, I don't even know if I'm using a balloon build. I'm doing a build. I don't care what that says at this point. This one's interesting. But I kind of want to re-roll. Maybe I can find something even more interesting. So we would generate 1 charge. We can move this, that's 2 charge. 3 charges. We get 3 random auto casts of whatever highest, which I think is this. And it does do a good damage. Screw it, let's grab it, just in case we do get kind of screwed. Okay, so here's our level 2. Is it worth it? Duplicate. Gain a whole life. Gain attack speed. I don't think that's worth it. Skipping, like, meh. I mean, we kind of got garbage choices. If I duplicate, I mean, I could duplicate this to finally get it to tier 2. That's kind of a waste, because you can see this on Resonance 1. And it's like 1 or 2 or something. Whatever, we're gonna do it. It's like the most useful one, I think. I do need to get rid of something so I can do it, I think, though. Or do I? I do. Oh no, I don't. Okay, sick. Just have to click on it. So we got this to level 2. Woohoo! It's 250 health. That's all I really cared about. On cast. That's interesting. Not really, actually. Generate autocast your highest cost attack spell. Maybe it actually is interesting. That is our highest cost attack spell. So whenever we generate a charge, this is going to cast, and then it's going to generate another. Is it just going to keep casting itself then? Whenever you generate a charge. Now we're going to find out. This could be an extremely broken combo now. Because it generates its own charge. So it's going to just keep casting itself, I think. That's what logic tells me. I mean, I guess we keep going eyes, because the game's like, this is what you should do now. We can level up Eye of Spring, I guess. And none of these are good, okay. I can't tell if it's working. Nope. It might be working. See, I'm like tempted to take off the bear to see if it's screwing me up, but I'll probably try it when I get another Frostcraft spell if I ever get another one. That's also we're kind of getting screwed. Like, there's what? 1, 2, 3 other Frostcraft spells that we have not seen. Ever. We're almost level 7, so let's just grab the shop refresh. So we can get that last freaking Frostcraft, man. No. Game? Hello? Fucking RNG? See, what the fuck is that, man? Are you serious? 6 rerolls, didn't see 1 Frost. That's stupid. See, the game's like, no, you should have won Frostcraft, because you're not getting those spells. Sorry. You're getting everything else but those. Sorry. Feels bad, man. I feel like the more you have something traded, the higher it should show up in the shop, you know? Like, I don't know, man. Just some, like, RNG production when that shit happens. Feels bad. Like, our build is good, but, like, it could be better. Good bouncing hail, go. Like, even just getting duplicates from our other Frostcraft spells so we can level them up, you know? That would be good, too. But, yeah. And we're holding at 2,000 health. Should stop leaving those frost things, though. Oh, stay in the rings, you idiot. Okay, whatever, it's over. Alright, what do we get? I don't know, maybe the bear is nullifying this? I don't know. So logically, it should just keep casting itself, right? Oh, maybe it doesn't count because it's on cast, but not auto cast. Okay, sure. The dev thought of that and killed it immediately, apparently. 5-minute summons generate a random charge. I mean, we do summon some minion. Gain 3 mana. This goes well on this because it's so cheap. The mana specters goes 5 increased mana region. So 15, so it's like what, an extra 1? Eh. Here's the regen thing. Kinda do want that. Alright, hexes do, okay, sure. Projectiles fire less projectiles. I mean, our projectile currently fires 1 projectile, I think. Conjure an icy projectile aimed at 3, or we fire 3? I'm so confused. Let's say no. Don't really have that much shield. Kills our evade though. That could be brutal. I only have 1 reroll, so I don't want to do it because it might give us something even worse. At least we didn't get increased mana cost, so we can at least cycle quick. I don't know, this could screw us too though. The 75% thing is pretty brutal if you don't have a really defensive build, because then you're only going in with 3/4 of your health every time. But we did get this regen. And 2 closest spells. We probably want to put it right here. I need to pay attention which one gets the highest spell. So I want that on that. Generate on cast. I mean, I could put this over here now, I guess. Since that interaction didn't really work. Doesn't count on auto cast. And then I can put this here because this will get a lot of spell power. But really, I just need to get to 200, and then that's the max health regen I can get from that, but yeah. Alright, can I get another ice spell, please? For the love of Christ. I mean... okay. This generates? No. Why is this talking about vitality? Textiles gain 4 if you have at least 5 total charges of vitality or any charge. Whatever, it's too complicated. Okay. Ice spells? Hello? Can I get an ice spell? No. Fuck off, game. I don't need that now. I mean, we could just put another one on, but like, it's not a smart plan. Could throw in Eye of Spring, I suppose, just for the 500 health. And then it gets buffed, I guess, by this. Sure, I guess we take that just in case we get like 7 in a row or something dumb. See, like, how many times have I rolled now and now I got a single new ice spell? Like, that's just crazy to me. It's like incredibly unlucky. Especially when we're 1 away from Frostcraft 5, it's so annoying. Alright, build is going. Pretty good health regen. Pretty good defense. Even with our evasion down, we're still dodging like 40 attacks. It's not terrible. What's our percent? Down to 34, so we're basically down to base evade percentage. Yeah, we're crushing. Holy crap. Bouncing Hail, Frost Elemental, even Eye of Autumn is doing good now too. Like it's getting that auto cast. That's our highest cost. So yeah, it looks like... yeah, Eye of Autumn gets to 200 spell power first, I believe. Okay, I mean... scaling build OP, I guess. Alright, let's see if we can get another ice spell. Of course not. We could get that, but at this point it's like, I mean, I should just get rid of stuff at this point. There's just no way we're gonna get to a level 3. Not with this. Finally! Ah, damn, man. Finally got something. Alright, what do I want to get rid of? Just get rid of this. There's no chance. Ice Knight. Is that a good? I don't freaking know, man. This was giving us armor and spell power. Guaranteed deflect. Oh man, that's good. See, now it's like I don't know where to put it. Do I get rid of the bear? Maybe I get rid of the bear. Can auto. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. So we can just summon them every once in a while. I don't think we have 2 charges to spend on that, so that's, yeah, whatever. We're not going to get 5 knights, that's fine. But whatever, we get Frostcraft 5. So basically this gets auto-casted with even more spell power, which means it's going to last longer. Sure. I guess. Okay, we can level this. Huge. Buzz. Big boof. And none of these. No. I would prefer maybe one of the other ice ones, but, you know. I guess beggars can't be choosers because we just don't get any of them. Let's see how this goes. I mean, we be a tanking. I mean, that's a lot of summon. Maybe move the summon with the other thing, but then we have to block it somehow. Because it's our leftmost frost gets blocked. Yeah, our Shock Nova's doing like nothing. Even though it's massively buffed. Wow, we are tanky though, we're just at full health, bro. Hello enemies? That's just the key to this game though, is like you literally have to lean into your frost or your mastery spell. Just lean into it and just go all in, because it's like it will either be really good or really bad, and then you'll be like, oh, that mastery spell sucks. That's funny. This one apparently is very, very good. Very, very good. I mean, I guess we're just, you know, our combo is really good as well. I mean, having 2 scalers is just crazy. Frost and bouncing, I summon Ice Shock. Yeah, I kind of want to move Ice Shock, I think. Because the summon was doing more. Your leftmost and rightmost spells have a 50 chance to generate a thing on cast. Gain armor score equal to 50% of your mana costs? I mean, we're already super tanky. Sure, let's make ourselves even more tanky. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get to the level 8 is cap currently, but I think we're good where we're at here. I mean, maybe if I had the other 2 frosts, I'd be like I could get to 7 frost, but yeah. I think we technically could do that. We would just have to sub out 2 of these. But I don't think, yeah, it's hard. You have to, I think you have to focus all on leveling to get to level 8 unless you get one of the items that gives you a little bit of EXP. And there's another eye. We need what? 1 more eye. Come on, 1 more eye. 1 more eye. More Enigma. Grants shield and armor. Kind of fun. Every 5 courses you consume, do a mana spectrum. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, we also need 1 more. Oh no, we need a lot more bear. We need a lot more bear. Never mind. Do we get rid of bear? I don't know if I'm gonna use him now. We have 1 more eye. Yeah, a bunch more of these too. I mean, I don't need this. That's a pipe dream. No. One more eye! Level 3 eye! Does a shit ton of damage. Cool. Oh no, is this an attack spell? Don't be an attack. Okay, it's not an attack spell. Okay, I was like worried that was taking our thing. Which one was that on again? Our boots. Generate your highest cost attack spell. This is not an attack spell. Okay, cool. I kind of want to buff this though, make them last longer. So I kind of want to move it like here, I think. Do we go back to blocking this, or should we block this? I feel like I just block this because it's doing the worst. Like, I think this does, yeah, this gives us armor and stuff. Then if we're standing inside the pylon area, we get health bonus. So we just get more tanky. This would be interesting to put in, but I don't, maybe if it was level 2, I'd consider it. That was cool, we got level 3, that's decent. I mean, it does a lot of damage. And more importantly, it gives us another 300 HP. Unlikely to get that to level 3. But let's grab it anyways, because nothing else is appealing. Alright, we have what, 3 more fights left, I think I'm liking our build. So I'm just taking this out of the equation because it's doing the least damage. This one did actually a lot of damage, even though it was only getting auto-casted every 5. Even though it's getting, what, 150 extra spell power on cast. So that might help this even more than having it scale. Because this scaling, it's getting duration, whereas this also gives duration, but it's only giving that set amount of duration. At least that's my thought process. Ward. Oh, that gives us hex deflection. Maybe we get rid of that. Wonder if I could unearth additional corpses. Yeah, I'll pick it up. Again, if it was level 2, maybe I would put it in instead of this one. I don't know. So that's buffing, I think, this. Yeah, we get evasion score for level 2s, which we have 1, 2, 3 of. Alright. I have Autumn is winning right now. Interesting. So we're just like super tanky, and we do like a decent amount of damage because of all of our summons. Like, look at them all. Oh, Bouncing Hail's taking the lead. I think it's because there's not a lot of targets. Bouncing Hail's like struggling. Whereas Eye of the Autumn is doing well because there's not a lot of targets. But it does a lot of damage. So how much seconds is this up to? 17 second summon duration, 19 second summon duration. Yeah, this is good. This is good. That's funny. The longer we go, there's more summons that we have, which just is hilarious. Yeah, I'll just get more. I don't know if I play any of these. This is kind of expensive anyways. I don't want to slow my build down. If I do happen to play that, which I don't think I'm going to. And that combines. Care about any of that. I mean, it's very unlikely. I think we're done with Bear now, so. Ooh, we're 3 away on that one, though. The hope is there. Oh, these are all different ones. Let's grab the heart. I don't think I make any changes. That on cast. Yeah. We would kind of have like a wasted charge, but that's fine. We do have actually 2 ward, I just realized. Okay, that's helpful. We want to deflect all the hex. Because I think we have what? Oh no, we got rid of those ones. Oh no, enemy hexes deal 200 more damage if we have shields, which We occasionally do, I guess. Oh, I guess that's the negative, that putting this on autocast. Because we won't always have a charge for this. I didn't think of that. I'm not gonna touch it, it's fine. I mean, we could move this over, I guess, and then we guarantee having a charge. I mean, look how much spell power we're getting anyway. Look, Jesus. I don't know, is that worth? Air spells. I mean, that's an airy spell. These are technically area spells, I guess. I mean, we're already tanky enough. I guess we just take, yeah. I guess you could grab EXP from that. So maybe I want to do this. I forgot about this was generating our bulwark charge for this. So if it's only going off every 5 seconds, I think our cycle is pretty fast, so it's not always getting a charge to use. Which is a lot of spell power. Yeah, we ain't getting to level 8. I don't know, can you get to level 4? You need like, what, 9 billion copies or something? That's a pipe dream. This is what, the last map, yeah. Oh, we got rid of that because it was too expensive. There's the dragon. No, we're not gonna run the dragon. We'll get to level this guy up. Come on. Come on, we need one more of this dude. He's actually doing good. No, he's not actually doing that much damage. I have Autumn Frost bounce. That's crazy. This is a bounce hail, man. Ah, we didn't get it. Alright. I changed my build a little. It's a little risky since it was working fine, but I think this is better, even though this doesn't do very much damage. This does, I mean, we only really need it to go off every 7 seconds anyways to give us the armor. So I think that makes sense, but we'll get less pylons, I guess. Oh no! Whenever we deflect a hex, we consume a corpse to spawn pylon, that's right. And then the activate, yeah, I think that actually works well with that. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier, I just, I don't know. Yeah, we'll send it. Final round. See if our build has enough. This is a pretty tough wave. Tanky, yeah, guys, yeah. I mean, they're all in our pylons, we're all in the pylons. We need more summon. We're holding. Not dying too fast, surprisingly. There's still 150 or 110 enemies left. That's crazy. Yeah, those tanky like gold, I think, are godly, and then like the skull guys are like elite or something. Wow, we still might lose a life. That's crazy. We just don't have a very good single target, I guess. Kind of struggling. And I think one of them has like an aura that's slowing our mana gen or something. Cause we're generating so slow. Holy crap. Yeah, okay. One of them had like an aura or some shit. Because now we're going fast. Come on, win! Yeah! Yeah, I think one of those godly ones have like an aura that makes your mana go slower. Because we were like going really slow. But we were strong enough to win without losing a single life. Like, we generated like a whole half a health bar, dodged 179 attacks. Yeah, that turned out to be a good build. I mean, yeah, you can see how scaling is just stupid. This went from doing 135 damage to 750. Even then, we still just, I mean, this did a shit ton of damage. Frost did good, Bouncing did good, even with just 166. So, like, even this, though this was level 3, this might have been better to stick over there somehow, but I don't know. Problem is we want this over here. I mean, we could put maybe this tier. I don't know. It would have been weird to try to, but I feel like Bouncing Hail would have done really good if it had 500 spell power. Like, that's pretty nuts. Oh, it buffs itself as well. That's why. Okay. But still, 500, 500. Yeah. Yeah, the Summon Ice Guys only did 17, but the Frost Elemental, dude. Frost Elemental is super good. That was a fun one. Give me more. Yeah, the game's really good when you have a good run, but like, there's, yeah, again, those like, the debuffs irk me. Like if your build's not crushing, and you get one that just absolutely decimates your build, like, you're probably gonna lose. Anyways, that's Godslayer Arena. See y'all next time.